What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to tdphinstalk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the building. Let your friends and family members know about the channel. Man, we got breaking news coming out of Miami, and it all begins. It all begins. The Dolphins are starting to cut players. I'm going to give y'all the details on it in just a moment. You shouldn't be shocked. I already told you what was going to happen. I gave you the offseason plan. They already starting. I already gave you the offseason plan, and they're already starting. Okay? On the Ron said you called it. We only halfway done. Fuller already gone. I told you they were going to save that money. Mostert gone. I told you they were going to save that money. And Smythe is gone, and I told you they were going to save that money as well. Here we go. It has begun. The offseason for the Miami Dolphins has begun. So far, so good. And the reason why I say that, I told you what the plan is. Chris Grier is going to screw our future up. But this year is going to be a really good roster. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm kind of excited about it. I know it ain't popular to have hope anymore for the Dolphins. And y'all bear with me. You know, I'm still suffering with my voice. Hopefully I'll get it back. But listen, I told y'all this was going to happen. I'm getting a little bit more excited about this offseason because I think we about to put a really tough, nice team together. But it's only going to last for about 1 year, man. I'm telling y'all, it's just going to last for 1 year. Chris Grier, this is his all out. I got to, do something. But we got to win playoff games this year. And he going to put a team together that Mike can do it. Okay? But these are the first pieces. I don't have my notepad to go over all the things I told y'all was going to happen. But every single one of y'all know these three players were on my list of going to get cut. I told y'all all three of them were getting cut. Okay? I want to find my list. I'll find it later because I want to continue to remind y'all of the offseason plan and what the Dolphins are going to be doing. So that's what's happening right now. Also, get ready to look forward to the contract restructures. Those are going to start to dabble in too. The contract restructures are about to start dabbling in. All right? Yeah, man, we're going to see. We're going to see. But this stream is being powered by BetUS. Take advantage of a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 using code YouTube150. All right? Supporting our sponsors is supporting the channel. So if you're looking for a new sports book, BetUS is where you want to be, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to get into more of what this means. Before we do, I want you to know that BetUS is not just the sports book, but it also has live betting. It's the race book, casino, and so much more, including BetUS TV, where you can find sports shows for almost every single sport. All right? All the sports that you can bet on are right here listed at the top. NBA, college basketball, NHL, soccer, MMA. Oh, my tree just fell, y'all. Hold on. Oh. We trying, y'all. I got to put my tree back up. I'm in a makeshift right now. But yes. Yeah, put it in your room. But yes, just make sure if you want to get into BetUS, make sure you check it out, and all your sports are listed at the top. Raspy Voice TD. Hope you recover soon. I know, man. I'm trying to rest my voice, but then the Dolphins got breaking news. I told y'all, I'm not going to bore y'all this offseason. I'm not going to sit here and bore y'all. Y'all know how I am in the offseason. I go live a lot, but I try my very best to not bore y'all with the fluff content. All that extra stuff. You know, I ain't trying to make a video. How many yards will Waddle have next year? No, I ain't trying to do all that crazy stuff, all right? When it's relevant, when it matters, Y'all know I'm going to be hitting that live button. But the play is on. It has begun. I told you these guys were getting released. Now it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Chubb. That's going to be real interesting. I want to see what they're going to do with Teron Armstead. I want to see if I was right about that. And to a maximum restructure. Not extension, but max restructure. Kicking the can down the road. Saving some money. Look forward to that too. Let me say this. If they don't max restructure Tua, they finally got to a point to where they believe, you know what, let's hold off. Okay, let's hold off. Let's let this year play out and see if we even want to push it forward. If Tua get a max restructure, which again isn't more money, they just go convert, bonus and save some money. If he gets that, then they're hurting the future a little more. But if he don't, that means they over Tua. They're going to roll with him this year, but they over it. They're not taking chances on him anymore. Now, let's get into these three players, though, real quick. Durham Smythe. He got passed up by Jonnu. And this year, Durham Smythe disappeared. People don't realize last year, the year before this one, Durham Smythe actually was balling. They just didn't throw him the ball as much. The man had like an 85% completion percentage, catch rate. It was crazy. But hey, it's time to go. They're moving on from that situation. And I'm going to tell you who the replacement might be. Y'all know who Durham Smythe replacement might be, right? Do y'all know? I'm going to see if y'all know. The replacement might be your boy in Atlanta, Kyle Pitts. I think he might be coming to Miami. I'm telling you, remember I said that. All right? Kyle Pitts might be on his way to Miami. Not right now, but it's potentially going to happen. Kyle Pitts to Miami. All right? Then you look at Fuller. Now, this is the one that I scratch my head about with Fuller. I told you that they would cut him to save the money, but I kind of wish they would have just kept him. We need him. And this is where I'm scared that the Miami Dolphins are going to just say, hey, we got to bite the bullet and elevate Cam Smith. It's his this year. He gets his chance. I don't like that. Because if you're going to go out there and get another corner, Fuller was solid. For a low price. You're not going to go out there to go get somebody better and spend more when you already had a solid guy, which makes you realize they're either going to draft a corner early or they going to go with one of these other guys on the roster, man, and I don't like that. Or they're going to downgrade in free agency and get another guy for cheaper, and I don't like that either. You're not finding somebody better than what Fuller was for less than what Fuller was making. So that has me scratching my head a little. I already knew they were going to cut him, but I did want to keep him. But they got to save the cash. So now the Dolphins are in the positive, if I'm not mistaken, in cap space. Let me go look it up. Let me see how much we saved on Fuller. I got to find my sheet. I had all this written out. Now I got to go double check. Now I got to double check and stuff. Y'all give me a second. All right, here we go. Let me see. Man, why is it paused on me? Y'all give me 1 second. I'm TD, you okay? Voice a little off. I'm losing my voice. I think I have what do you call it? Laryngitis or whatever. My daughter has had a really bad cold. She's been sick, and I've been helping her get back to health. And I think I caught it, and I think I might have laryngitis. It's like stuffy and swollen. So yeah. Let me see, Kendall Fuller contract. So let me give you the exact numbers here. He was on a 2-year, $15 million contract. And his release today, and they got voidable years next year, so we eating some of his regardless. So what happens is right now he's a $5 million dead cap. 2025. I don't know what the designation is yet. But if you release them, I'm thinking that all of these are post June 1st. And we're saving $7 million on a post June 1st. So we were negative 10 million. Fuller gave us 7, negative 3. Smythe gave us 2.2, negative 800,000. And Mostert gave us 3. We're in the positive. The Miami Dolphins should be in the positive now. Let me double check though, because what I'm seeing right now is the Miami Dolphins at negative 16 million before these. So I wonder, did they do something that nobody's talking about? Just wondering if they did something. Let me see. Fuller's still on here. Let me go to over the cap, see if they've updated. See, none of them probably updated yet. Who's next? You got to look out for Armstead, Bradley Chubb, Poyer. Was Poyer on a 1-year or a 2-year deal? Yeah, the cap space is negative 13 million. We were more negative than I thought. Something must have happened then. Now I got to look up Poyer's contract. Let me see. Where's Poyer? I don't even see Poyer. Hold on. Well, I know he's not under contract this year, so it must have been a 1-year deal. Okay, good. Yeah, Smythe saves us 2.2. Fuller saves us 2. No. Fuller saves us 7. Fuller's going to save us 7 million. You got to go look at these guys as post June 1st cuts. So Miller, go check your numbers. Go look at post June 1st. Fuller, now, if they just cutting Fuller now, that's wild. Like, how dumb can they be? You got to take that post June 1st, $7 million savings. So he said, are you sure it's post June 1st, though? You know what? I'm not. But it would be insane if it's not. Like, what sense would it make not to be? You want to cut them now to save 2-point-some million when you could just post June 1st save 7? No brainer. No brainer. It has to be post June 1st. Anything other than that, we got a dumb GM. Zero benefit of doing it now and losing out on $5 million. We got plenty of other moves that'll get us under the cap at the deadline. This ain't one of them. So yeah, post June 1st, just like X. Yeah, they drafted a CB at 13. That's tough, ain't it? That's tough. I get it, but it's tough. If you draft a corner at 13, I mean, it makes sense. It's starting to make sense because of moving on from Fuller, because you need a starter over there. So we keeping Cam Smith over Fuller. Listen, man. Maybe Weaver said, hey, this Cam's year. I believe it. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all hit that like button for me. Who's reliable CB we have on the roster? Ramsey, that's it. Shout out to the homie Rifleman with the first donation of the show. Said TD cutting Fuller the way you said would be so Dolphin. No, we ain't that dumb. Like, I know that we do some stupid stuff, but that's just like, oh, they gamble on somebody and it shouldn't have. But no, ain't no world where they don't post June 1st Fuller and throw away $5 million when you already scrapping for cash. No way. They gonna need that money on the back end. They need that money on the back end. It's well, you know what? As I think of it, Chris Greer, oh my gosh, he better not be doing what I think. Because there is a scenario where he would do that. That scenario is I need that 2-point-something million now versus getting 7 later. I need it. Nah, if we that bad, that just should be proof to y'all our books are cooked. We done ran up so much debt. If we got, it's almost like I need this $2,000 so bad that I'll take it instead of getting my 7 4 months from now. Bro, you get 7 million 4 months from now. Yeah, but I'm broke. I need this too. I need this too now. I can't wait till June 1st to get the 7. I need it now. Then that is, if we do that, that is proof that this whole thing was always screwed. So 99% chance that this is the post June 1st. FYI, okay? So yeah, this is where we are. So what's the plan at the cornerback position? Free agency, a lesser guy for cheaper money. May not be Fuller, but better than Cam Smith. I don't like it because it's a downgrade, but that might be a look. Corner at 17, bam, possible upgrade. 13, possible upgrade. I'd like that. I don't like it because I don't want a corner at 13, but at least you replaced it the right way. Or spending more money for an elite corner, but I just don't see that happening. Fuller was good enough. So this spells downgrade all over it unless you're drafting in the first round. And if you draft in the second round, that's solid too, but it's still a gamble. But I don't mind a first or second round corner. Just FYI, my position. But, as a matter of fact, let me ask y'all in the chat. Help me out because I'm going to take this to another step and make another point. But I need to know where y'all coming from in this first. Draft a corner in the first round or the second round or no? Put it in the chat. Draft in the first or second round or just sign somebody. Let me know what you think in the chat. It ain't even got to be 13. We could move out of that pick and get one in the 20s. But which one would you do? Draft or no? Get somebody in free agency. Or Cam Smith it. Which one? Let me see what y'all saying. Draft. No. Which is draft? Wait, no. Draft or free agency is no. No. Draft, no. No, get the running back from Boise. First round, get one of the top 3 cornerbacks. Draft. Sign, we always draft the bad. Do not draft the quarterback in the first round. So if we don't draft so for the people who say don't draft one, we might be taking a hit on talent. We might get a free agent that's cheaper or go with Cam Smith. So we regress. Those who want to draft, the problem with that is, all right, are we getting any O-line in the first 2 rounds? If you say yes, then what we going to do about safeties? We don't have a safety. I don't think they re-signed Javon Holland unless they do, which is crazy, and I don't even think they should. I think he overrated, especially for the big bucks. So do you draft? Like, this is the problem we're having right now. How you going to use your draft picks? Something got to give now. Why would you spend more money on a corner when Fuller was good enough? Which makes you believe they not. Or you'll spend less money, which means you're going to get a less of a corner. Or you roll with Cam Smith, and that ain't good for us. But you still need a guard early. You try this 3rd, 4th round guard crap, I'm over it. I'm done. Don't start with that 3rd, 4th round guard crap this year. Y'all know how they do. They'll go get other players in the 1st and 2nd round. Y'all all excited about them. Then they'll get that guard in the 3rd, like Eichenberg. Oh, at least we addressed the position. No, we didn't. If you ain't get him in the 1st or the 2nd, you ain't address it. And a matter of fact, I'm looking for you in the first 3 rounds to get 2 linemen. Furthermore, where you going to get your defensive tackle that you need for the future? Calais Campbell ain't forever. We need 2 safeties. We probably going to downgrade there in free agency. What you going to do at the defensive end position? You got Chop Robinson, and that's it. Alvin Kamara, a lot of, one day, maybe. And outside Alvin Kamara, but Phillips coming back. You can't count on that. Listen, don't come in my chat all off season. Yeah, but Phillips coming back and he's going. Don't do that. I done already taught y'all for 4 years now. Stop telling me what a player coming off injury gonna be. Can you please name the player on the Miami Dolphins roster who came back from injury better? Because we're not going to sit here and act like Jalen Phillips was already a finished product. He wasn't bad. He was good, but he wasn't a finished product. We still needed more from him. That Christian Wilkins last year type jump. So I don't count on Jalen Phillips. I literally put him as a depth piece right now. To know you got another guy until he go out there and prove it and stay healthy. And Chubb, I got to see what they're going to do about that contract. I got to see what they're going to do about Bradley Chubb. He the second highest paid player on the team this year from a cap hit standpoint, for those who don't know. Bradley Chubb is a $29 million cap hit this year. The Dolphins could save some money. They can save about $13.5 million on him if they cut him. But I don't know what they would do. Let me see what a post-June 1st trade would be. Nah, they'll save $19.5 million. Post-June 1st trade. Post-June 1st cut, same thing. If they just cut them outright, that's not good. They trade them outright, that's not good either. So yeah, what they gonna do? We need a defensive end. For those who don't realize that, we need a defensive tackle. We need a guard. Truth be told, we need another tackle, but they probably can't afford to really invest in one. We need another corner. We need 2 safeties. We need another linebacker in the middle. Another quarterback. And I ain't talking about Tua, a backup in general, a great one. And I'm not going to say we need a number 3 receiver because I like how Malik Washington's coming on. But there are 8 core players that we need. I'm going to be honest, we need 9, but they believe in Isaiah Wynn, so 8. There are 8 core players that are like, I'm talking about we need starter caliber. Starting caliber. 8. And about 10 more depth pieces. But I'm just really focused on the 8. That you got to hit on those 8 to feel real good. We got a first-round pick. I feel good about whatever we do. Well, hopefully, but we're good. We'll bank on it. You got a second-round pick. I think we'll figure out a way to get 2 second-round picks. That's 3 of them wiped out right there. We need 5 more. I don't know which positions. Free agency, I know we can acquire 2 to 3 big-time guys if we make all the necessary moves. No, we really can't. In my numbers, we traded Tyreek. We moved on from Armstead. That would increase the players that we need. We need another receiver. We need another tackle. So I just don't. The only thing that I don't like about this year, I don't feel like Miami can replace enough players to upgrade the roster. Unless Chris Greer goes nuclear and really screw the future, which he can. But, man, you're still replacing some of your best players. I don't know. We shall see. Shout out to everybody watching right now. Y'all punch that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to TD Fans Talk right now. All right? Shout out to Beyond the Details. He said, we need either Campbell, LSU, Banks, Texas, Simmons, Old State, best 3 linemen in the draft and ranked first rounders. Yeah, but what you want all 3? How you going to get them? It'd be nice, but how you going to get them? It's not realistic. You can target one of them, but how you going to get all 3? It's not happening. TD, the trenches are priority unless the cornerback for Michigan is available. Okay, trenches are priority. Everybody been talking about the trenches lately, right? Let's play your game. All right, if the trenches are priority, how many big-time trench players do we need on the roster? How many big-time trench players do you want the Miami Dolphins to attack in this offseason? How many? Please enlighten me. Don't say a lot. Give me the number. How many? So far, I got 4, which is insane. 3, which is crazy. 3 again. Not that y'all insane or crazy, but I'm going to explain to y'all. 2 tackles in the guard mean 3, 4, 5. It's so funny that we haven't even touched 1 or 2 yet. But I finally got a 2. You see y'all perception right now of what we need? I'm not saying you're wrong, but watch this. You think Chris Greer replacing Austin Jackson? No. You think they're going to replace Brewer? No. Teron Armstead is probably going to re-up. And even if he didn't, they put a second-round pick in Patrick Paul. You think they finna go get a left guard, a left tackle? No. Did you not hear Chris Greer in the press conference at the end of the season? Well, when Isaiah Wynn went out, that's when the O-line struggled. People don't realize how huge of a piece he was. They bringing him back. They think he a dude. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one position available on the O-line, and that's Eichenberg's spot. So get ready to be disappointed again. We're going to get a nice guard, and then we're going to go get some third-tier tackles and guards, and y'all going to be like, oh, he was solid. I think they're going to work. I think he's good. Y'all going to be trying to make him more than they are. They are only going to invest in, like, serious investment in one guard on the right side. That's a first, a second, a third-round pick, or a big money free agent. More than $7 million. Just one, the guard. They are under the impression this line was great until Wynn went out. Isaiah Wynn. And I'm not saying that they're wrong. I don't know. But y'all, like everybody, like fix the trenches. Like people are like literally, they believe they only one piece away in the trenches. I'm gonna tell you the truth. We got a mid O-line, and if they get a right guard, a good one, we'll have a above average O-line. But the collective won't be bad enough to think that you need a major overhaul. We're stuck in O-line purgatory because I just explained it to y'all, and y'all know I'm right. You know they're not replacing Austin Jackson. And a lot of y'all don't even have a problem with Austin Jackson. But Austin Jackson is slightly above mid. Austin Jackson ain't no great right tackle. He ain't elite. He ain't great. He ain't really good. He ain't even good. He's just above average at right tackle. Solid enough to where, yeah, Jackson good. He good over there. And you paid him. I mean, I just went down the whole O-line. But this is my point. Y'all got the wrong perception of this thing. See, the Eagles show you if you fix the trenches. Y'all in for a rude awakening if you think you're going to get all pros and stuff all up and down, like 3 all pros and 2 other really good players. You done lost your mind. Not going to happen. But appreciate that they will get you one really good, nice guard. And a few guys that tackle that, you know, hey, I think he's solid. He might be competing, whatever. The real focus of this team is not on the O-line, with the exception of one really good guard. What are they going to do with Calais Campbell? If he's coming back, good for now. Armstead, I think he is coming back. That's good for now. But you need a corner, and I think the Cam Smith project is here. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Oh, actually, I need it. So give me 20 minutes, okay?
Okay, guys. Well, what do we do with 20 minutes?
You play with did you do your homework? No, go do your homework. Thank you, sir. That's the first thing you need to focus on, okay? Cammy, come here. Sorry, y'all. Got to be a daddy at all times. What's the first thing you're supposed to do when you get home?
Shower, I guess.
Yeah, you can, but when are you supposed to do your homework?
After you shower.
All right, well, that's the focus, all right? Every day.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir. Love you.
Bye.
Sorry, but yeah, that's what it is. We got some needs, and I'm not even talking about we need 2 safeties. We better not look up and be getting toasted all year in that secondary. So we shall see. Y'all give me a second. Somebody pulling up at my house right now. Give me one moment. Just want to make sure she was going on. Give me one moment. All right, anyway, but yeah. We got to figure this out. Anyway, we're gonna figure it out right here on the channel. Y'all know every time something drop, I'm gonna be live. We're gonna be talking about it. So stay tuned, buckle your seatbelt. Fuller gone, tough blow. Mostert, I knew that was coming. We got to move forward to the future of the young guys anyway. And then Durham Smythe. I'm finna get up out of here. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fans up no matter what. All breaking news, I'll be breaking it right here on TD Fans Talk. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace. I'm out.